A lot of these US big institutions, the major banks, the asset managers, they are now finally seeing an environment where they can lean forward because regulatory clarity is coming. A lot of them has been investing from a people perspective into this space for quite some time, but they're all now seeing that the winds are finally changing and they're ready to actually move on chain. We're seeing that on our end with Ondo, a lot of big institutions coming to us looking for the infrastructure, the services to actually move on chain and bring their traditional financial services to a global audience in a very different way on a new tech stack.
Trump signs bill to nullify expanded IRS crypto broker rule. And what is this? What does this all mean? Let's break it down. U.S. President Trump signed a bill to overturn a revised rule right here from the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, that expanded the definition of a broker to include decentralized currency exchanges, according to a statement from the White House. Trump is removing that language so that the IRS is no longer dealing with DeFi platforms. I love DeFi platforms. That's a big part of why I got into crypto. I'm really big into DeFi. I love earning the yields, and being able to borrow against if I'm gonna make a trade or something like that, if you need some liquidity, right? And then it says, in the last weeks of the Biden administration, in December, the IRS updated its crypto tax reporting rule that it had finalized earlier in 2024 to clarify that its new guidelines would also apply to decentralized finance. We don't like that. We do not like that. So the cryptocurrency industry had slammed the revised rule, claiming it would be unworkable for DeFi platforms and called on Republicans to rescind it. And if anybody try to do some taxes with crypto, it's hard. You can't be like all them swaps that we be doing. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all do. Everybody, doing something different. So it's crazy. But here it is. But I think very important. So shout out to them for this. The new IRS framework finalized last year aimed to crack down on crypto users who may be failing to pay their taxes, and stemmed from the $1 trillion bipartisan 2021 Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. It required digital asset brokers to send the forms to both the IRS and digital asset holders to assist with their tax preparation. So this is the third meeting that's going to be happening, and it's cool to see the agenda that it will be happening in DC. Shout out to Cynthia Lummis. She's been pushing. Let me zoom in for y'all. So we have the opening remarks from U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. So you got the chief of staff of the crypto task force, right? The commissioners and commissioners. They'll do the opening remarks for 20 minutes. Then you go through the custody, through broker dealers and beyond. So you got a moderator, and then the panelists, which I think is important. Fireblocks, they be building. Anchorage Digital Bank. So we got Digital Bank, Fidelity Digital Asset Services. That's the people who's dealing with the cryptos. Kraken, an exchange. Exodus Movement. I'm not sure if that's the Exodus wallet or not. Etina Custody. I don't know who that is. And Copper Technologies. Then you have the break. So they're going through a panel for about 40 minutes talking about the crypto custodians and whatnot. And then you go through the investment advisor section, investment advisor and investment company custody. And you have more moderators, Simple Thatcher and Barlett. So these names now I don't know. These seems like lawyers, LLP, right? Partners, Distributed Global, Georgetown University Law Center, exactly. Wisdom Tree, I know about Wisdom Tree. Yeah, so now you have the lawyers, University of Pennsylvania, Cary Law School. So that's good. So you got asset custodians, and then you have the panel with the lawyers. So they're figuring it out, y'all. They are figuring it out. This is positive. And here's the pictures of the roundtable people as well. So shout out to all these people that's handling business. But I'm hoping that they get this figure out where it benefits us as retail.